Hey everyone, I want to take just a few minutes and show you our new website builder, OCS 3.0 website builder, and help you get started with just a few key things to be aware of and to think about as you're building your new website. When you do log in, I want to point out one quick thing here. Over here we have the new preview system. If you were to click on this link and then put your code in, on your dashboard will be your own unique code, you could preview your page in 3.0 like it was live, even if it's not yet live. If you're still in the 2.0, then you can use this to make sure your site is exactly how you want before we make it live on 3.0. So, and this is something you could send to other people with your code, and they could click here and log in and just use that code to see your site. Now, real quick on the left, you're going to see website builder, page builder, menu builder, and form builder. Right now, I'm just going to look primarily at page builder, and we'll have extra videos for menu builder and form builder. When you first launch the page builder, it's going to load with just a couple options, new page or open page. And you may have noticed I right-clicked on here, and I did that just so it would open in a new tab and I could bounce back and forth to show you anything in the video that I thought of. But when you do open it, you can go open a page. We have none. Or create a new page, and we'll just call this home. As it loads a page that has no sections on it, it's going to open up the add section part of the menu. And just so you know where that's at, here's our empty page, page home. We open this top menu and we have add section. We have other things in here. I'll spend a moment on page settings. There's a lot of other items that I won't cover in this video, but something you may want to play around with and see. All right, so we're going to add just a few sections to demonstrate. Let me see here. Let's add no, not the map text section. I love our map section, but not this one. Let's add the map section. Let's add a 2-column section. The hover sections are a lot of fun. We'll add that for now. We'll add a staff section. There's 2 different staff layouts. We'll add this one. We'll add a full width section, and let's add a banner section. And you can add more sections to your page whenever you want. You probably won't just throw a lot of sections on like I just did. And every time you throw a new section on, it's going to throw it at the very top. But then you can move them around. You can use this to kind of drag and drop. I prefer the arrows, just a little easier to manage. And you can just click and move those or delete a section. Now I'm going to start with probably the 2 most important things to be aware of when you're using 3.0. The first is each section you'll want to click edit when you're editing it and done when you're done. The reason we do this, this website builder uses a lot of memory. And if we loaded the editing tools into every section, it would slow it down. In fact, when you're using this, I would recommend that your computer doesn't have too much else open because you may experience a slowdown with your memory. Otherwise, it should, as you'll see in this video, run very, very smooth, very quickly. And you just click that edit button to start editing a section. Once we're editing, you're going to see standard here, and you won't see that in every section. You won't see that in the banner section. There's a reason for that. This has to do with the text editing within the section. So we have an air toolbar and a standard toolbar. And this we currently have the air toolbar loaded, which means you can click and it comes up and you can modify the text. We could change font, and you have a lot of the Google font choices here. They're going to load with previews. You have your text color, sizing. There's a lot you can do in here. But sometimes I find I want a toolbar that's going to stay right here for me. And that's going to stay as I'm moving into the section. So if I'm here, I can still get to it. But now it's at the top here. So if I want to insert an image, We can go to our file image manager. We currently don't have anything loaded. I'm going to just drag and drop one on here real quick. I think it's kind of a large image I just threw on there, so probably will take a moment. And there it is. Yeah, it's a pretty large image. We can resize it like this. Click edit. Left align it if we want to. And you'll see the controls. Sometimes it's just nice to have the standard toolbar up for doing things like this. Now, that's probably one of the most important things to know. And the second most important thing to know, or maybe it's even more important, is under every single section control, you're not going to see the same things. It's going to be a little different based on that section, but you're almost always going to see sections. Well, you're always going to see section settings every single time. And this is where you publish that section. If I was to save this page right now, which I should do anyhow, so I don't lose any work, and I was to go to my preview of this page, it's going to be empty, except for our little footer, but it's empty because I haven't published anything yet. So we'll want to go into the sections as we're working on them and publish them. And you're going to see three things here for publishing. You're going to see publish all devices, publish mobile only, publish desktop tablets only. And the reason we did this is because our new builder is fully responsive. That means that when you move things, it's going to resize. And most of the time, probably 99% of the time, it's going to look great. But sometimes you may lay out a section and it looks great on a desktop, but you're not happy with how it looks on mobile. And we didn't want you to feel limited. We didn't want you to feel like you couldn't do something because you didn't like how it looked on mobile or you didn't like how it looked on desktop. And we didn't want you to have to feel like you had to compromise. So if it looks great on all devices, wonderful. But if you add and build a section and it only looks great on desktop, you can publish it only for desktop. Mobile users won't see it. And then maybe you'd add another section that was only for mobile users so you could have the same content laid out a little differently. This means that you don't have to maintain a separate web app. You can just build each page in the same place and designate each section for mobile or desktop users and then save it. Let's see, I think I have that one now we'll put it for all devices. And when I go back to my preview, we can now see this section that we published. That's all I'm going to cover for this video. Just make sure you know how to add sections. In each section, you're going to see very specific controls. If there are some, for this one, just banner control. But for other sections, like our map, make sure we always click done. We're going to see specific section map controls. And you're going to see that for all of those sections in here. And there's a lot. We are working on, I think, 3 more at the moment to add in there. So you're going to see different controls depending on this section. I'm going to do some more videos for you guys on footer. Do not add a footer to every page. There's a great way to do it. And check out our footer video, which is right behind this one. We're going to do a video on menu and all the options with menu. I'll do another video covering a few of these sections as well, like the staff section and how to work some of these, just to help you jump in to the new website builder. Excited to see what you guys build with it and to get your feedback so we can continue to improve it and make it a great tool for you to use.